What's up, guys? This is Alex with GuitarForce.com. As you can see, today we're going to take a look at the solo section from the song called Out in the Street by UFO. This was another support request by Roland, so big thanks goes out to him. The tabs for download are going to be available for purchase at GuitarForce.com for a really low price. If you're interested, go ahead and check it out. Unfortunately, no backing track for this song. However, I did use the original recording with the reduced guitars for the solo section, just to show you as an example. But like I said, there is no backing track for the entire song. Now, regarding the sound, again, I was using the same thing, the VST plug-in guitar rig with the picture I'm going to show you of the preset that I was using for this lesson. And regarding tuning, the original track is recorded in standard tuning, but it's slightly sharper, about 40 cents on all the strings. So I recorded the solo to the backing track, to the original track, sharper. But for the sake of this lesson, we're going to be just in standard tuning, all right? So while you're checking out the picture of the preset, I'm going to play you my low E string, which is, tuned to standard. But so you can have it as a reference. So here is my low E string. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's take a listen to the first part, to the slow part of the solo. Then we'll come back, close up and break it down. Let's start the lesson. Alright, so we're going to break up this solo into licks and phrases, and for the slow part of the solo we're going to be using F sharp minor, or its relevant A major scale. So we have right here at the 14th position, and the first phrase goes like this. So it starts off on the B string, 17th fret, add some vibrato, and then we have, so it's a pre-bend. So what you do is you bend up the string and then pick it and then bring it down. So on the same fret, 17th fret, we pre-bend it and then pick the string, bring it down, then play 15 to 17, and then we go to the G string. Continue in this phrase, which is 16 on the G, bend up, bring it down, 14, 16 on the D, go back to the G string, playing 14, 16, bend up, bring it down, pull off to 14. So far we got this. And then the last note is going to be on the 14th fret, staying on this note, adding some vibrato. Then we have, so it's a 16 on the G, going to the B string, 14, 15, back to 14. Again, staying on this note for a little bit, for the whole bar actually, adding some vibrato. Then we have, so again on the B string we have 15 to 14. Going to the G string, we have 16 to 14, then back to 16 frets, and we play pull off to 14, slide down to 13, and then hammer on onto 14 again, pull off to 13, and 14 on the D string. So again, this last phrase. Again, staying on this note for quite some time, adding some vibrato. Then the next phrase, which is on the D string, 12 to 11 for 2 times, 14 on the A string, back to D11, and then last note is going to be on the A string 12th fret. Then the next part is going to be a little bit longer, so we have so it starts off as we stay here on the A notes on the A string 12th fret. We then go to the D string and we play 11, 12, then we play 11 again, and then we have a quick pull off from 12 to 11. Go into the A string 14th frets, and then go into 12 frets on the D, 11, 12, 14, and we slide up to 16th fret. Then we continue going up the scale, so we have on the G string 14 to 16, on the B we have 14, 15, 14, again quick pull off from 15 to 14 on the B string, 16 on G, and then we go 14, 15, 17 on B, 14, 16, 17 on high E. So again, this last phrase slowly goes like this. Add some vibrato in the end, and then we have it's on the 19th fret, 2 bends up, whole step. The second one we play the bend, then bring it down, pull off to 17, and then hammer on onto the 19th fret. Then we have a little rest, and then after that we have, so we slide on the G string into 16th fret, then we play high E 14, on the B string 17, 14, 17. And then the last part of this solo goes. So as we stay on the 17th fret of the B string, we then play 15 to 17, go into the G string, it's a bend, 16th fret, bend up, bring it down, pull off to 14, and then we have on the D string 16 to 14, on A string 17 to 16, adding vibrato to this note, and then for the last 3 notes it's 14, going down to the 12th fret, picking it 2 times. So alright, so this is the last phrase. Alright, so here is the whole solo, the first part, the slow one, all of the licks together goes like this. Alright, so now let's take a listen to the second part, to the fast part of the solo, then we'll come back and break it down. Alright, so in this part of the solo we're going to be switching to A minor pentatonic, and the first phrase is still in F sharp minor, so it goes like this, the first phrase. Okay, so here on the B string we have 3 bends on the 17th fret, and then 4th time we play the bend, bring it down, pull off to 15, and then play on 17th fret. And then we go right into the G string, 16th fret, playing the bend up, bring it down, pull off to 14, 16 on the D string, and then come back to the G14. So all together, slowly. Then the next phrase goes like this. Alright, so this is played slightly slower. So here we go into the 19th frets on the G string, sliding. Then we go, so here we're changing to the A minor pentatonic here. So sliding into the 19th frets of the G string, and then we play 17 on high E, 17 on B, go into the 20th fret, bend up. Then the next part, so it's 17 on high E, going to the B string, 20, 17, 20, and bend up. Then we have again on high E 17, on high E to 17 on B, and then play the bend and gradual release on the 20th fret of the high E string. Then we have, it's on a high E string, we have 17 to 20, then we have quick hammer on pull off 17, 19, 17, 20 on the B string, high E 17, and then back to the B string, 20 fret bend up. So all together slowly. Then after that we have alright, so here we have this lick, which is starts off on a high E string, 17 frets. Then we go to the B string, 20 to 17, pull off. Bend on the G string, 19 frets. So we have this lick. Then we repeat it again. And right after the bend, we bring it down, pull off to 17. Then play 19 on the D string, 19 to 17 on G. So we have this, the rolling motion of one finger fretting two strings at one fret. Then we continue playing 19 on the D string. Here we have a quick hammer on pull off 17 to 19 to 17 on the same string, 19 on the A string, and then we finish it off this part, which is 17 on the D string, then going down the blues scale. So we have, skipping one note though, but on the A string we play 18 to 17 to 15, and then finish it off on the 17 on the low E string, and slide out. Alright, so one more time this last phrase, which is played faster, slowly goes like this. Next part, next lick goes like this. So here we are sliding on the G string into 14th frets. Then we play 13 to 15 on the B string. And then back to these notes on the G string 14th fret, and it's kind of bend, slight bend, half a step, but also with added vibrato, so something like that. Then we play 12 on the same string on the G, and then 13 to 12 on D, 15 to 12 on A, adding some vibrato to these notes, to the A notes, and then finishing off with the 10 to 12 on the same string, on the A string. So one more time, this phrase slowly. Then the next lick goes like this. It's a little bit longer. It goes like this. Okay, so here we slide into the 9th fret of the D string. Then we go to the G string, and it's a quick hammer on from 7 to 9, and going right into the 10th fret on the B string, and then 10th fret of the high E. So this is the lick. Then we have a repetitive lick here, so from the 10th fret we stay on these notes for a little bit longer. Then we play, so it's a 9 on the high E. Then we play 7 to 9 on high E, 10 on B, 7 on high E, 8 on the B string. So we have, and then basically we repeat the same lick again. So 10, 7, 9 on high E, 10 on B, 7 on high E, to 8 on the B string. So one more time, slowly from the beginning we have this. Then to finish off this lick we have, so it's a 9 on the G string, then we play 8 to 7 on the B, back to 9 on G, and then we have, it's a bend and release 7 frets of the G string, pull off to 5, and then finish it off on the 7 of the D string. So one more time, slowly, this whole phrase goes like this. Then as we stay on this note, the next part of the lick goes like this. So here we have 5 to 7 on the D string, then we go to the G and we have, which is 5, 4, 5. Then we have a quick hammer on pull off 4, 5, 4 on the same string, 7 on D, back to G 4th fret, then we have 5 on D, and then we finish this off again, blues scale. This time we're going to be using this note, the E note, so we go 7, 6, 5, 3, and then the last note is going to be on the 5th fret of the A string. So one more time from this note here. So if I put together this whole lick, it goes like this, slowly. Next lick goes like this. So this one is quite fast, and it's again going to be using the A pentatonic, A minor pentatonic scale. So we bend up the G string, 7th fret. Then we go to the high E string, 5th fret. And this one is played kind of fast. So 5 on high E. Then we go to the B string, pull off from 8 to 5. Then we have G string, 7th fret, bend it up, bring it down, pull off to 5. 7 on D string. And again we have this rolling motion here, going to the G string, playing 7 to 5. And then we have 2 notes, the A notes on the 7th fret of the D string. So slowly this lick goes like this. After that, the next phrase. So here we slide up to the 14th fret. Here we're going to be using the F sharp minor pentatonic scale. So sliding up to 14th fret on the high E string. Then we play 17 on B, back to high E 14. Then we have a quick bend on the G string, 16th fret, which then followed by again the high E string 14, B 17, and then again on the G string we have, it's a bend, bring it down, pull off to 14. So one more time, slowly, this last phrase. And then the last part of this solo goes like this. So here we change the position now, going to the A minor here, A minor pentatonic, and including this note first. The first bend is going to be on the 19th fret of the B string, and then we go 1 fret up to the 20th fret, and we have 2 bends up on the 20th fret. So as we bend up second time the string, and we add 20th frets of the high E string while the bend is up, so we have like that. And then right away you pick the B string again, bring it down, and then play 17. And then after that we have 19 bend up on the G string, so full step bend up. Then we go to high E 17, B string 20 to 17, pull off. And then again we have, so it's a bend on the G string, 19 frets, bend up, bring it down, pull off to 17, 19 on the D, back to G string 17, bend up the 19th fret, and then for the last note, again 17 and 19 on the G string and bend it up. So this last part again slowly goes like this. And in the end you want to bend up the string and add some wide vibrato. Alright, so now I'm going to play the second part of the solo, the fast one, all of the licks together, but slowly. It goes like this. Alright guys, so this brings us to the end of this lesson. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please hit the thumbs up button. Also comment, share, subscribe if you're new to my channel. Don't forget to visit GuitarForce.com for more guitar lessons. In the meantime, I'll see you again. Take it easy, and as always, let the force be with you.